everyone, welcome back to Team Frostbite's reactions for Dr. Stone. Sorry, this episode's a little bit offset. We're technically recording it when it would have probably been released because I was at a wedding. So, basically, we missed a week, and actually, due to circumstances, we might be recording Dr. Stone episodes and trying to catch up at a much more rapid pace. We'll see where that goes at some point in the future. But for now, we're on episode 6. In the last episode, we learned that Senkuu pulled some to keep himself alive. We don't know what the bull is.
First minute.
We have the goose.
We can honk.
We have the goose.
Yeah, we have the goose, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
The perfect sensor, the goose.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But basically, he survived. We don't know how yet, but he did something with his neck involving a piece of stone that he kept back there. We assume it is to fill in the cracks because that's how the magic works or whatever. And we also got, like, one of the most heart-wrenching scenes in the show of a flashback to what could have been between him and Tsukasa, and it's just...
And his sister, Raymond, come on. You
Hey,
keep forgetting his sister.
Okay, his sister, and Taishu, and Yuzu.
Yes.
I mean, there was a lot of people involved in that, but it was specifically the intensity between those two.
Super biffles.
Actually, I need to get around to checking whether or not that's a big ship tag. It probably is. I like to be on top of the current ships.
On top, underneath, looking at them.
I knew you were going to do that, Dashie.
Well, then you should be faster. Not all the time. Don't get me wrong, but you should be faster.
Dashie is always on top of this
I
shit.
don't think I've ever heard a woman ask me that. So
That's why I said not all the time.
all right. So does anyone else have anything to add before we jump right in?
This week's reaction is sponsored by Dayquil. Again, because I'm sick.
No.
Enemy of the Night Quill. Wait.
Nah, you did that wrong. But anyway.
I don't
Best
know the reference.
friend of the NyQuil.
No, see.
They work together hand in hand to make me not want to die all the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, you did sound kind of stuffy when you were talking. Like, I heard you sniffling and
Yeah.
coughing over there.
Hey, at least you have an excuse for all the tissues in that wastebasket, so.
Who needs an excuse?
You
I don't know, Grandma coming over?
You need an excuse, Dashie?
I mean, yeah, but, you know, people are watching.
Before this derails.
Hopefully not.
Oh, you mean here? Oh, people are watching here,
derails into
too.
something else entirely.
Yeah.
Let's get kicking, all right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Crunchy roll.
Do-do-do.
Also, we have switched back to the subs because we can't stand hearing
yes,
Oscars.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sorry
know.
about that, guys, but I mean,
How
It's
did
actually probably
Ruby
better
ruin
because-
Aaron Dismuke and Vic Mignogna?
Oh, God.
I thought that was his butt for a moment. They're just two bags.
Oh, yeah. Emulate the monkeys. Are you just gonna fucking pass out?
10 out of 10.
Basically, my life. That close to each other? Oh, well, he was in the building, I guess. Oh. I really do love their dynamic.
Yeah.
Their dynamic is awesome.
They're bros.
I love how he does these little voices.
LAWL. Lol.
Lol.
Oh god, I love all this. Because these are all the theories we were coming up with when we were discussing it.
Yeah. Cells at work, the Stone Age. The future state.
Okay.
Humans and
So they made a highlight of
swallows.
that.
だったら俺は戦える。ルールを探すのが科学だ。俺の前に前人未到、新作の科学がある。いいか。さあ考えろ。俺の責任。
Thinking man. It should have been the toilet, but whatever.
経年劣化で復活するってなら吹きさらし。だが石像は中まで全部石だ。石のまま中身が細胞に戻った。劣化して細胞に戻れなかった。だから石の殻になった。細胞に戻ってる。殻のパズルに隙間があんのはそのせいだ。俺の復活の鍵は経年劣化なんかじゃねえ。別のと頭に近い石片ほど下の方に重なって落ちてた。
Oh, that was a CGI bat. That was a real CGI
That was
bat
a real
right there.
CGI convenient bat. Also, they lost
shit.
me a stone, so I don't know what's all that
Yeah,
explanation.
it's hard to follow, but I think I'm getting the
Yeah.
gist of it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Smell this poop.
おさん。首んとこの髪はまだ石化から戻ってね。この石の髪で。
Yes, my fingers now smell like bat shit.
Yep. Sounds like an average Saturday for me.
Bruh.
So he had the thing on his neck then?
You might want to dig him out a little bit more there.
Yeah, because he woke up in a cave, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't
Well,
wake
Yeah,
up
it's
yet.
not enough.
Those faces are great. They're not Hinamatsuri faces, but they're pretty good.
大樹やツバメや他の連中には1ミリも効かねえ。他の連中の違いは何だ。
You're the protagonist.
考え。
Yeah, the protagonist goes to struggle a little bit.
考えろ。
It's like, God, why couldn't I be an isekai protagonist, man?
3700年間。俺は意識を。
It sort of is, though. This sort of is an
消
isekai.
費カロリーは1日400キロカロリー。
Kinda, yeah.
3700年分のエネルギー。
2 terajoules.
Changed my mind.
そんなエネルギーをどこから E イコール M
Oh, that English, though! That English!
English, I love it.
I love it. That famous picture, I love it.
Old man Einstein.
He cheated on his wife. A lot.
He cheated on his cousin.
A lot.
We're gonna have to talk about that, boys, but we're watching it. I'm interested.
We already knew this happened.
That he would cheat on his cousin?
Yeah.
It's interesting because we knew that he did this
Yeah.
but visually, but now we're actually seeing it in action.
The
So
struggle?
it's like a double level of...
But
Well, I'm
Wait, so that's
hoping this
double
ties
level of
in
visual.
to like why he kept the thing on the back of his neck.
He wrote that in blood. That's not
Okay,
sanitary.
no, blood would not.
Also, it
blood would
wouldn't
not
stay like
stain. No.
yeah, in the rain especially. Maybe they're trying to say his blood is... I don't know.
I thought he like embroidered it with.
Yeah, I thought so. We all did.
諦めの悪いやつだ。俺は大樹。
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
That's cool. Oh my goodness.
戻ってこい大樹。
Oh my god. This is...
Oh,
Quick,
shit.
hit him with lightning.
I don't know. It's almost like
Deep
that forgives
bass.
whatever happens now for me. Like that seems sad.
Who wet my pants? Oh, it's the rain.
God, this triumphant ass fucking Lion King music right here.
Don't forget the all of a
Yeah.
sudden sunny weather, which means good news.
Yeah.
This is literally the ending of Lion King. Changed my mind.
True.
It starts to rain and then everything just magically starts blossoming again.
司に聞こえたら一発アウトだ。
There he is.
確かに。
Oh.
I like how she was ready to fucking throw down with
Yeah.
Senkuu.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
oh dude,
Yeah.
she's my favorite character.
Uh-huh.
Like, she has so far.
She's cute.
よーく首に気づきやがったな。
She surpassed my expectations.
だから大樹譲りは。てめえら二人に100を。
10 billion points.
10 billion points.
She needs to do the Dr. Evil.
Oh, wow.
Three words for
yes.
them.
That was
That
a
was
long.
long.
God, we're
That's almost
halfway through the
halfway through the
episode.
Okay,
I was gonna say,
question. Technical question or whatever.
Yeah.
What's that called? The part before the song. Is there a name for it, or is it just
Cold open is
open?
usually the word I hear.
But it's not a cold open if there is an opening. So it's like a cold open usually forgoes the opening from
Yeah.
the
Oh,
entire
I thought-
episode.
I thought the cold opening was just holding off on the mute just like this.
I call that a delayed opening.
Alright. So there's like no term because you guys
or a
don't know about
prologue.
shit.
Yeah,
I call it like
technically,
typically I call it
technically, cold
prologue.
open is like when the episode starts and you're like in the middle of something, and it's actually usually more for movies. Like James Bond is famous for its cold openings, where the opening scene will be James Bond wrapping up a mission, and then it'll go to the title sequence, and then the movie will actually start.
Right. It happens
Yeah.
like in anime a lot too. Like
No, it is a cold open. It's jumping directly into the story at the beginning of a show before the title
Yeah.
sequence or opening credits are shown.
okay.
Is that
Cool.
the strict definition?
So yeah, it is a cold open.
Okay, all right.
You're welcome, folks. You
Yeah.
just learned something today.
Get learned, punks. Get learned.
Like and subscribe.
We're rebranding Raymond's channel as an educational channel now.
Shh, we don't want anyone to know about that yet.
What
Because
we're
we
learning?
want to teach
Who
them
knows?
when they know about it. Wait,
Two nations of the stone world.
because if they actually learn, they won't come back to learn.
True. Oh my god, that
And
looked weird.
and Senkuu dies.
Come on. This fucking best boy.
だな。逐一感謝のお言葉を垂れ流すんじゃねえぞ。
My hero.
She's so adorable. I just want to hug her.
この皮模様
No, it looks like a dick.
いや、1ミリも深くね
I'm in.
科学の旗みたい
Everything looks like a
Yes,
dick to me.
that's
We
what a
all know
rocket
this.
is.
血を首にね
え。なるほど。
当て木とかしといた方がほら
もう治ってんだよ。千空博士の身を挺した人体。破壊者の修復力は思いのほかくっそ高えぞ。のに、その石化のおかげで治るとはな。石鹸作った時にも言ったら。そうまさにその医者代わりの命の石。ドクターストーンじゃないか。
Huh, okay.
Yeah, I
So
mentioned that.
Dr. Stone It refers to the material, not to Senkuu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they said that in like the second episode, I think. Or the first episode even, maybe.
I did not catch that. I was probably not paying attention, as I do.
Yeah. But yeah, we mentioned last time that like with the restorative effects, maybe the petrification was like a medical experiment gone wrong. Yeah.
So essentially, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm getting this wrong. We can actually, we can actually save the people that are like broken, maybe.
Oh, like you can like put them back together and then like thaw them out like that?
Hypothetically, maybe. It would be a good thing.
Again with that butt.
Look
Look at that butt, like right between the cheeks.
Right where you want to be, right?
Not with Senkuu. I mean, bok choy and everything. My man. No, thank you.
シュゲーブウルトラ器用な低迷にしか頼めねえ。やれるか。
Oh.
You must fuck every statue in a 10-mile radius. Wait, what?
You want to put it where?
I feel like
it's an anal day. That's
I feel like he just asked her to be like
the brood mother of the rest of humanity? Yeah, probably.
Oh man.
He just does that with everyone.
Damn. Be thrown around like that? Mm-hmm.
大戦果じゃねえか。司は俺の居場所。一方俺は司の居場所がいつでもわかる。こんてめえら二人が司帝国にスパイとして潜入しててくれりゃあな。ミッションの詳細はユズリ班に伝えた。大樹、てめえは。
Okay, so he didn't. Okay.
Well, it had to do with her being crafty or good at craft. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame Senkuu.
It's Scar. It's Scar. It's literally Scar on his face and just the hyenas.
Robo Bowl, what the fuck?
そうだ奇跡の水硝酸を作れんし肝心の人間が増やせないんだぞ
So the plan hasn't really changed that much at all?
のろしを上げた謎の連中を探し出して問題は先に司とその連中が接触そこは合ってねえことにかけるしかねえ
And that they're receptive to you.
つまり
Yeah, they really are banking on that.
And that they're not all 9 years old like we thought that one chick was. I mean, it's somehow worse. Right, Media?
Yeah, something like that.
男同士はドライですな。
まあ、千空は合理合わんことにはなるな。何週間か、何ヶ月か。
Alright, so we don't really know what the plan is then. Except for... Oh, what? Oh, they forget to hug or something? Shut up! Oh, nice! Oh.
After the 1980 Olympics!
No. Fucking, you hear, like... Hunger
Actually, I don't
Games
know which
bird,
Olympics that
whatever
was.
the fuck is...
Mockingbird.
Mockingjay.
Yeah. I was thinking, there's a bit in One Piece like that.
や数年なんてどうっつうことねえだろよ
Dick flag.
Yeah, for the kingdom of dicks.
Yeah.
Dashie, you better hurry. She really wants it.
Yeah, that was some subliminal.
Yeah, that's another thing I want to say. The backgrounds, the scene, the beautiful, beautiful art.
Yeah, so many shows skimp on that.
2分前からそっと誰なんだい
Is it Ninja Girl?
Is it Yuzu? Oh, it's weird.
It's ooh.
It's
Hello.
alien eyes. Weird,
Oh.
but
若いな
cool.
大樹たちが今
She's 9.
復活させた
Be careful.
方が
What?
Wow, opening
Oh,
up like
nice.
Just
Yeah, I knew she was gonna be badass. I mean, you gotta
Lion
be badass.
Puncher versus Ninja
穏
Girl.
やかじゃないなまずは初めましてじゃないのかい
もう
Okay.
okay.
This is
alright.
adorable.
Oh god, the boob! He's going for the boob attack.
ありえないこの若さでここまでの戦闘能力
She's actually 30.
何者だ
She's a 47-year-old black man.
紳士の男を無慈悲に葬った会話までは聞けなかった
Well, alright.
紳士な妖術使いの
Oh
男
my
に
god.
Was she like an assassin before?
What the
Jesus
That
Christ.
is
This
that
show.
cannot work.
Actually,
Dude.
that would work if you have like the strength of, yeah, the strength to punch a lion. I mean,
Yeah.
Mountain Dad.
他のことか
Fingers.
石化からの復活者じゃなくその子供
How do all those people get out there? Like out that far
Aw.
to like be petrified on the
Oh.
cliff face?
What generation are you? Wait, does she have scars? No, she
い
doesn't.
つでも滑る
Those things.
So she was never revived.
She was born in this world.
Born here.
意味がない
Dude.
なら今急ぐべきはほら火薬の作り方を見た大樹と譲り派より先に奇跡の水を
Interesting. No, don't do it. She's 9. Oh, what?
nah, she's
Just
way too stacked to be
Oh.
9. I'd say she's probably like 14, middle school.
Japan middle
Motherfucker,
school or
hardcore.
us middle school? Because, high school.
Anime middle school.
That cannot be it. I mean, I don't believe shit
Anime
now
middle
after
school.
Senkuu.
Anime middle school.
Alright, yeah, I mean,
Same middle school as like Sailor Moon.
Yeah, ninth grade is middle school for them.
oh.
Dude.
Intense.
女を守った紳士
Oh, so she saw.
The sorcerer gentleman?
That's cute though. She saw them and the sorcerer gentleman. That's cute.
Try like dig down.
Weren't her arms out?
Eh.
てめえ本人じゃなきゃわからねえ二択なんだ
She slipped her arms back under, you know.
She was cold.
However, my bladder can't. So, speed of the essence here, or else we're gonna be in a situation.
Oh, that's it. These go too. Oh, what is he doing?
Oh,
Well, no, it's because it's one of those.
we got a scene.
Oh, I'm gonna have to cut this
Oh, one
music.
arm
damn
out.
it.
Okay, that makes sense.
傾けるなら半分の500キロ
Yeah.
俺の体重が
Dig? dig like out where her head is and pull her out.
I think they. I don't know. I have to look at it again.
The fuck's he doing?
He's in an anime. He needs to show us cool shit. Who wants to dig, fat man? God.
I
making,
would
like-
think the smart, weak guy.
Is he making shaped charges?
He's lubing
I mean,
it up.
hey, you know, if it's cool, right?
Oh,
If
he's
it's
making a
cool,
pulley
it's
system.
forgivable. Oh, nice. It's forgivable. But not really. I'm just trolling you. Mr. Momo.
This music does not match, but I'm actually liking the dissonance. That's pretty dope.
That is pretty cool.
I hope she says, why didn't you just dig a little?
I mean, honestly, it looked like she could slip out.
Yeah.
I don't even know how she was trapped.
She's in a
Yeah.
perfect little groove.
Senku's like,
Fucking
because
move,
that
that's
would
not gonna
be,
stay
like,
there forever.
The show off thing to do.
Subarashi.
How old are you?
一歩問題解決へとくさびを打ち続ける揺らがぬ信念かだよ
Most of us just play on our iPhone until someone takes care of it.
Yeah.
好きになってしまったようだ
So this is a harem.
No, no, it's not a harem.
Well, I mean, unless you count
but
Tsukasa.
I am,
Every
I
fucking
am
joke is a fucking
kinda.
joke.
Nah, I'm not shipping it. Not yet. Maybe after
Like-
next episode or something, I'll start to ship those
I
two.
I could feel the start of it, but like I think she's still a little on the young side. Give
We
her a
gotta
few
figure.
years.
Yeah, we gotta
and I
fucking
think,
figure out how old she is
Yeah.
first before we.
But yeah, that was a good episode.
Yeah, it went really, really fast, and I kind of. Yeah,
Well,
hurry up,
it-
Raymond.
I
We
mean,
gotta watch
most of
these
it was that
back-to-back.
flashback.
Yeah, because at the very beginning was like it didn't. It was like, what we were like, how many minutes in before the start of
I
the.
don't know.
Yeah,
We
it
were
was
10
like
minutes
10
in.
It was like-
minutes.
Yeah, it was like 10 whole minutes or something.
We were in there long enough to realize that's right. It has an opening.
I just looked it up. She is 16.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Well,
all right,
There you
all right,
go.
we're on board then. He is
they're
16. She is
same age.
16.
There you go. Good job.
Ship can initiate. We'll see. We'll see if the next
Well,
episode
technically,
confirms that.
he's like 3,716, but
All right, semantics, mister. The man in his time was already smarter than college grads, all right? So
Nice. Nice.
Wait, is this the first time anyone's ever used the opposite of the immortal vampire lolly defense?
oh, there was another show that I think people tried to argue that. Oh yeah, Avatar.
yeah, because he's
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
100. He's a 100-year-old man.
112-year-old man takes advantage of a 16-year-old.
I've also been seeing that, logic with Captain America pretty much my entire life. It's like, oh, he was born in
Yeah.
the freaking, late 1920s.
You know, I think Senku might actually be the only one that technically counts for that because he was aware
Yeah.
the entire time
Yeah.
and thus had the time to
Yeah.
sort of mentally develop. But the question is, okay, here's the petrification thing. Does it have you? Does your biology still like age?
No.
I mean, like we know that it doesn't. Your physical self doesn't. But does that mean your brain doesn't technically age?
I would say so. I would say his brain doesn't technically age either. Because
That
what
fucks up
what
how, he
creates
stores
brain
memories then.
aging is the brain your brain cells being replaced, which takes 5 years at a time. But considering that
So they're
he
trying to
wasn't,
say
like,
that brain
eating-
cells regenerate forever? Is that what they're saying? Yeah, because
No, because I think the
Possibly.
petrification kept it on a cycle where it's technically the same cells. So I don't think that's why they don't age. Because the cells
to be
aren't
fair,
deteriorating.
memories and impulses are all electrical impulses.
Yeah.
Like basically the big thing about a brain and it growing is it just creates more space for that. And Senku already had like a super big brain apparently, so like I guess he wouldn't need the change in order to store all the information that he did, but still it's weird.
see, I would see it something like a dream. Like you close your eyes and you're out for like 5 minutes, but you have like this huge long dream That's what I would like think when you say slow down the cells.
Didn't they confirm that he was counting the whole time?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was counting and thinking the whole time because he was doing both simultaneously.
Multitasking.
I would have gone crazy long
yeah.
last time ago.
Yeah, I think
Humans can't
that's
do
some
that
degree
though. That's insanity.
Senku is insane. So I mean that
Yeah,
works.
but what about like
Checks out.
Yuzu and I don't think they have the brain fortitude.
Literally all Taiju thought about was Yuzu. The entire time.
Yeah.
It was
I don't know
literally
what
just, I must save Yuzu. I must save Yuzu. I must... Over on loop, he had already kind of cracked at that point, I think.
And
Do we
then-
know
and
what
then-
Yuzu was thinking the whole time, though?
No,
Yeah,
we don't.
yeah. I know what. She was listening to her music the whole time. She had headphones on, so thank God. Thank God.
Beats by Dre, baby.
No, that one song I hate is coming up. The one song I skip all the time on the record.
Why did I put this in my iPod?
No lie. Here's the thing. What really sucks, I just bought... I just bought...
Loop for 3,700 years.
I just bought Tool's newest album because I like Tool and I heard their song Inoculum, Fear Inoculum on the radio, and I thought it was really good. So I looked up trying to buy it. And it turns out Fear Inoculum is only sold with the complete album package. But there were like
lame.
4 other songs on there that were sold separately. And I bought the package and I listened to it. All 4 of those songs are the worst songs on the album. And all the good songs, which, mind you, all the good songs are like 10 minutes apiece, they needed to buy the album to get. It's the most bullshit. It's like a fucking highway robbery type fucking thing.
It's a corporate scam, I tell you.
You
scam.
too put an album on my iPhone. How do I delete albums off my iPhone?
Thank you, Lelouch. So what was I going to say? I gotta write down because you mentioned Lion King, so I need to have that as a title thing. Okay, so I like how they did go through every single possibility, or at least the 3 big ones that we all came up with. Is what caused this? He goes to the most logical ones. So we know that they're at least thinking about it. We're not expecting answers soon, but they've broached the subject and that the characters have the free time to think about this.
Yeah.
Now, the real mystery of this episode is how the hell did he get his blood to stain perfectly equal to MC Song?
Is that the real? Yeah, that is the real.
That's just
that's the
anime
real
logic, but
mystery.
Yeah.
Because I will tell you, getting blood to stain how you want it is a fucking difficult process, do
Yeah.
Yeah.
Us girls know.
Do you know how hard it is
test your
to
pentagram.
frame? Do you know how hard it is to? I was trying to make like a murder in Scarlet reference.
Yeah.
Do you know
timing,
how
Fatman,
hard it is
timing.
to frame Rachel for murder? You just end up writing Rach and people think it's German.
Yeah.
Just frame Barry Allen. It's much easier because you can just, despite the fact that he was literally at a party 5 minutes before the murder could have taken place, halfway across the city. I mean, oh God, there was so much stupid in that episode. I cannot believe he actually stood there, even though. All right, that's unrelated to this. I'm getting off onto the Flash complaints.
Yeah.
May I talk about what we're actually here for? God,
Yes, please.
You could try.
I'm kidding, you guys. No
No guarantees.
The thing is, here's the thing. Okay, I don't remember which one of us said aliens, and whoever said it, great. But like something, I've learned my lesson. Like this past MLP finale, which the most crying I've ever done in a video, but because I didn't open my mouth. I don't know. I felt like I gotta say something. This is gonna be so dumb, okay? But why did they emphasize the blood that much? And then they, at the same time, he was like, "Why am I so different?" Or "Why me?" Stuff like that. Because
I see where you're going with this.
I noticed that too.
Yeah.
I noticed that
So,
too. You're not the only one.
I'm gonna reach, and say something's up with that. Who knows? I just want to make sure I have it fucking documented, all right? Because I'm not missing out on.
That's not a bad call. That is not a bad call. I noticed that too, and I'm safe there with you, tucking that up in a little corner that says may become relevant later. Do note. Also, how does dry in perfect?
By the way, Raymond, hi, we're shipped, apparently. Last
Wait, what?
video, you and I are, yeah. Hey,
Who are
So,
I
yeah,
should not
with
check
that
the
Just a
comments.
reminder,
I've been so
Raymond.
busy.
just a reminder, I am top. I don't know. Just letting you know, guys.
Hey, you know what? I'm a lazy motherfucker, so I am okay with that.
That's all right, baby. Let me do all the work. That's fine.
But the so yeah, that was.
You're all
I
frustrated
just-
now, Raymond? Look at you. Are you red instead of white today? How's the lighting?
I mean, on the lighting, I probably do look red. But I was gonna say, Yuzu did like I loved Yuzu. Yuzu has just consistently inched her way up the rankings, even though there's very minimal rankings. She is so adorable in this.
Yeah.
She was ready to slap a bitch when we were
Yeah,
he's
I know.
coming.
I love
know.
that she just like squares up and it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, God. What's she gonna do?
Oh my
Her
God, I'm
best,
looking at the
God
frame.
damn it.
I'm looking at the frame where it's Tsukasa leading an army of people. First, there's another guy that looks almost exactly like him, but with black hair. And then you're looking at all the little details. It's like Senkuu has his own weird mech thing. Taiju has like a cannon that can be wielded with one hand. There's a bunch of guys in minecart carts. There's the bull giant robot, and then there's Yuzuha, who has her own little suit of armor. She's like, but she has like, it's like a little metal skirt instead of like pants or like leggings. It's just like, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like her. I like her a lot.
Yeah. God, it was 9 minutes in the intro sequence was
Yeah.
9 minutes in. That's crazy.
So, do we want to talk about the implications of this girl? Who I don't think we have a name for her yet, even though
Yeah,
don't say it,
Kohaku.
media. Oh, Kohaku. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
All right, so I
Kohaku.
Said it.
Right.
Which is
okay,
all,
so
which,
I-
is
Don't say
also,
it,
which is
media.
also the name of the dragon from Spirited Away. So that's where my mind went. Your
Oh
name is
my
Kohaku
God! What if
River.
that's the reason? What if that's the reason she's named that?
I mean, I'm
What
all
if
for
the
Spirited
character
Away
was actually a
references.
Ghibli fan? What if the character was actually a Ghibli fan? What if they established that Ghibli exists in this universe? That would be
Yeah,
so
like
cool.
just in universe, the people who like her parents were just like, I remember back in my day there were Ghibli movies and they were fucking good.
So
But-
this basically establishes that people were free before Senkuu.
Yes,
Right,
that's
which
what- that's what I
which I,
took
which I like
because
that. I
Of
like
the
that.
scars slash
Yeah.
gaps
And not
in her
just
face.
not just freed, but they got busy. Or the woman was pregnant before she was thawed.
That's a possibility. I don't know.
Which one do you think is more
I don't know
likely,
if that's.
if you had to
I
guess?
don't know if that's all that like important.
Can you imagine being pregnant and then thawing out, then giving birth, and you just have to squeeze out a fucking rock?
Oh God.
Okay, so like,
Could you imagine being
Well,
pregnant for
since-
like 3,000 years?
damn.
Well, since,
a lot of
since it
pickles and
seems-
ice cream.
Since it seems like the reverse
lot of
petrification
background
goes
noise.
from like the inside out, the fetus would hypothetically have been unpetrified
Thawed
first.
first, yeah.
The what?
The fetus.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, the fetus
All right.
would
I don't know
have
what I
been
heard.
unpetrified first.
Yeah, actually,
you
we all know
what I
what you
heard.
okay.
Yeah, what the?
We all know what you heard.
Oh, all right.
Don't
I'm
even
glad.
joke about it.
I mean, okay, whatever. So you
I
asked.
mean,
you asked.
when you really think about it, the penis is the thing that's going to be unpetrified last.
You know, morning wood that broke the rock. So there you go.
Yeah, no, that's just what it was.
Takes
All
morning
these-
wood to a whole new level.
You guys are fun.
Morning.
All right,
rock.
on a
Morning
serious
stone.
fucking. Okay, can I talk about the show? Fatman, you asked which one was more likely. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We know that ray of light or whatever hit air because the birds were flying. Fine. Now, what about like underwater? And also, was it just the swallows?
Just
And
swallows,
no other
just
animal?
humans.
that
Oh
they
no!
said
That's
that.
right, because the dog. Yeah, the swallows and the humans. Okay. So like, what if like these people like they were scuba diving? I don't fucking know. Maybe like it didn't go in the water.
Oh shit!
Or like, and
Yeah,
then they like
so-
submerged.
They're fucked. They're fucked. They're just straight up fucked. They surface, and they find out that all of civilization has become stoned, and so all the support things that a lavish life entails when you're a scuba diver, because if you're a scuba diving, either you're like a professional
Yeah,
that's doing it
you're-
for a living, or
got
you're
cash.
like someone who has cash doing it for fun.
Yeah, yeah.
So either way, you have a lot of conveniences that you're accounting for in your life that are making so those are suddenly gone. Or B, they unthaw underwater below crushing depth if they're not even crushed by that point, and their oxygen tanks have run out because those things have a gradual leaking point. Like all tanks eventually leak, so it's like. They're not 1,000% they're airtight. They have like a 99.9999999% sealing.
Well, I mean, if anything, they're the safest people. They're like the nicely, like, you know, cradled. Like they're protected right now, if anything, because all it does is just press pause. Yeah, they're thinking and shit, but their bodies are fine. Like where like here, like it's on the surface, things can happen.
It depends
what I
how
was saying,
low
though,
they sink, because at a certain point, the pressure is going to destroy the stone.
All right. But what I was saying was, like, as far as these new people, because it supposedly hit all of humanity, or, you know, all humans. And so, like, who's going to reproduce, right? So, either, like, or, like, either, like, underwater, or whatever. Not underground, maybe underground. No, because that's the cave. I don't know. And then, like, I'm thinking of, like, satellites or something. Like, people that were not on,
like
on the actual
space
ground. On the ground, you know?
Oh, fuck. Those guys in space are fucked.
Oh,
Yeah, like, everybody
They can probably get down to Earth safely.
But, like, how would they get to the guano, to the nitric acid? Like, the people underwater or space or whatever. You know, like,
that's a
I don't know.
good
It's just, again,
Yeah.
I'm saying shit because I'm not I don't care if I sound dumb. Whatever.
I know, I get it. I was going to say the people underground might have been spared. Again, we don't know what kind of effect this was, because if it's infectious, then just somehow it spread rapidly at the instant. But, if people were underground in sealed containers, like, say, any one of the nuclear bunkers scattering the planet at this rate, it's very possible people managed to outwait what was going on. And I think Japan probably has some nuclear bunkers. If North Korea got word of this happening before, they could have like half their population in storage on a moment's notice. So North Korea might rule like all of Russia by this point.
No, but that makes sense too. Like the bunkers too. Like they're super protected. So what is there an exception to this ray or whatever it was?
I guess we'll just have to learn, because that's going to be a major question. Like that's going to be a major question we need to keep in mind, that if the thing posits that, if it leaves room for a sealed room to be unaffected, then we have to ask the questions about all the people that were already in sealed rooms, like nuclear weapon technicians, or people who are in specialty sciences, or people who are in whatchamacallit. Just go on that kind of tirade about what are the people that were just coincidentally in the right place at the right time to survive. Why have they not rebuilt society by this point? It's
because
been 3,000
remember
years.
where the ray was coming
they're
from?
not as smart as Senkuu, that's why.
Do you guys remember where the ray was? It coming from, like the Earth, like coming up from the ground, or was it?
No, it was in the sky.
Yeah,
It was in the sky.
It was in the sky. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like a big green light, right?
Yeah.
It was the green flash.
But it wasn't a ray or anything. It was like a big, like a.
Yeah, it was a flash of light.
Yeah.
I like the show.
This is
what
good.
What it does. Like,
This is solid.
makes us think and shit.
And it's still going, I think, through this
Yeah,
season. So it's like
the
26
manga's
episode
still
season,
going.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like it didn't stop at episode 12 or 13.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
still going,
Double
assumably.
book or whatever, 2 block season. I don't know
was
what the
gonna say-
term is.
It's what I call a full season, because I call a full
Yeah.
season, 24 episodes. That's what I'm used to in my brain.
Yeah.
Even though I love shows that are just 12 episodes, like Madoka Magica, or 13, I guess Madoka Magica is.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been a
Place
while.
further than the
Wait a
universe.
minute, you
one of my
had-
favorites.
You had said to media, like, don't say it, media, and I was like, what do you mean, don't say media?
The reason
Media,
why
did
is
you
like, if
read
we
the
hadn't
manga?
heard her name, I was
no, I
like, I
don't.
don't want the spoiler of her name. Yeah.
Kohaku. Yeah, they said Kohaku. That's how I knew how to look it up. I typed in
you-
Dr.
you
Stone
sounded-
Kohaku.
I don't
Raymond-
know why, but
Yeah.
my brain
Raymond-
just periodically just cuts out observing certain things,
Yeah.
and I don't know why. Like,
No.
I recognize, her name is Kohaku. I think I even said something like that. and like it didn't stick.
Yeah.
It didn't stick
Yeah.
at all.
No, the only reason I asked is because you sounded very like media saw this already. Shut up, media,
Oh,
I
no,
do.
no, I have not. I have not.
You looked
read
it up on the
manga.
wiki.
Manga reader.
Or-
Yeah.
Speaking of, should we move on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
good.
well, let's sign off here. Thank you all so much for watching. A lovely shout out to every single one of mine and Fatman's patrons, especially mine because they're up on screen. Remember, for $1 or more to mine or Fatman's Discord, Patreon, you can get access to Team Frostbite Discord server, which has me, Fatman, Dashie, Media, and a whole host of other friendly faces that you'll recognize from the channel, all hanging out and doing fun things together. We have regular movie nights. We're looking somewhat into getting Cards Against Humanity back up and running. So we have a lot of fun stuff going on there. We'd love to see you guys in there. A reminder that Media himself also has a Patreon and a Discord that you can access in the links down below. And Dashie and all of us are available on Twitter. So please go and follow us. Those links are also provided down below. I believe we're about to move on to our next video. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.
Bye.
Bye.